The sense of self-abandonment is when I tend to put aside, quote unquote, abandon my own needs, my own choices, or myself for the needs of somebody else, for the needs of, or for what somebody else desires, or even sometimes just to have connection. So not
Yeah,
only do I abandon my needs just for somebody else's needs, but sometimes I abandon my needs just to have connection from someone. Would you agree with
absolutely. And
that?
I would. I think you made a good point though too. It's not necessarily always a terrible thing to
Mhm.
think of others and
Right.
defer to what they want. We're talking about times when you do this excessively, or
Mhm.
you've even started to lose yourself, like lose sight of
Right.
yourself in favor of other people's preferences.
Right. That's a really good point. When
Mhm.
you can now observe that by continuously showing up for other people or their needs, I'm actually not only showing up less and less of myself, I'm less and less aware of who I am. I'm less and
Yeah.
less aware of what my real needs and love is. So now I have a tricky question.
Hmm.
How do you discover in this moment of when, like, I'm less and less aware of like who I am, what my needs are? How do you finally discover that, oh fuck, I haven't been paying attention to myself and now I feel like I've completely let go of who I am?
Yeah, I have
How do you
a
discover that?
great I have a great little tool. There's two questions that we can ask ourselves to see if we're operating from a place of self-abandonment. The first one
Mm.
is ask yourself, for what reason am I making this decision? So if you're making the decision based on guilt or shame or fear, or you're
Mm.
feeling timid about it or any other negative emotion, you might be operating in self-abandonment mode. That's a great one.
Yeah,
And that can be a
that's an
real
amazing
tricky.
tool.
Yeah, that's a good one. And sometimes it's hard to be honest with ourselves about that too. So your answer might not always lead you in the right
Right.
place there. The other question is, if I were the only person on earth, is this still
Mhm.
what I would want to do? And I actually use that one a lot because it's a
I was
lot tougher to trick yourself with
right.
that one.
I was gonna say I almost like the second one even better. So if
I do
I was the
too.
last
Yeah.
person on earth, would
Hmm.
I still choose what I'm choosing? Or would I
Yep.
choose something else which would maybe support me or validate me or love me a little
Yeah.
more? You know?
Hey, and welcome to the Inner Yats YouTube page. If you like our content, make sure you click the like and the subscribe button so that you get more of these amazing videos that keep coming your way.